What is going on, YouTube? Tuned Up Bassin here. I have for you guys, brand new to me, the Lowrance Elite Portable Power Pack, or Elite TI Portable Power Pack. So what this unit would do is this will convert any Elite 7 or 5 or 9 into an actual ice fishing kit. And this kit includes, I'll show you what it includes here. So it comes with a soft pack here. This bag. So it comes with everything here. So it comes with the float for the transducer, which is right here. And if you guys are buying this kit, I know that there were some kits out there that you needed to buy an adapter for, but in this case here, because this is for specifically for the Elite TI series, the transducer itself plugs back into the unit on here. So I know most people had an adapter that will plug a 7-pin to a 9-pin, but in this case here, because the transducer already comes wired already for this unit, you do not need that adapter piece. All right. Power cables and everything else, inline fuse holder. So we're gonna go ahead and definitely solder this on to the power cable. Comes with the charger in here. Comes with all the mounts and the what you call it, the tackles and stuff like that here too as well. And then the mount for the unit itself. And then back here comes with the battery as well over here. So this is my first time using this unit here, or using this kit here, so I'm gonna definitely give my honest opinion on this kit. I did buy it for $149, which is actually pretty good deal for it, especially converting your unit to an ice fishing unit here. I know it's getting a little cold right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and test it out later today, and I'll let you guys know, so stay tuned. Alright, I'm currently out at the lake right now using the new unit here. Oh, there's a fish right there. Let's see if I can get him. Alright, nothing there. Alright, so from just using this just for a few minutes, this unit is really laggy. Even if you set it to the flasher mode, let's go under. So if you go under view, split, you can do the flasher mode, which is a traditional circle there for all the other fish finders. And then there's bottom lock, which will just slide down to the bottom. It will also do a split screen there for ya. And if you do no split here, this is the actual setting that I actually really like, is watching the sonar. And then a scope. So a scope, basically, you saw that part just kind of disappeared. So via a scope, it gives you a preview of where that line is. So you can also use this kind of like a flasher tool as well. So this would be the best setting for me, in my opinion, for that here. But if you want to do traditional flasher, you could do traditional flasher there. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's see if I can catch another one. And as you guys can tell, it's really laggy here. I'm not sure if you guys can even pick it up on there. I don't know what is going on. Alright, give me 1 second. And this is one thing that I don't like too as well, is sometimes the touchscreen doesn't work, so you have to put your finger on the negative post in order for the touchscreen to work. And I actually don't really like that because it sucks. Alright, let's see if that actually makes it a little better. Because I changed it over to ice fishing. Or ice mode. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, a lot better now. Oh, I'm smoked. There we go. That's a nice crappie there. Oh, he has a sore on him though. This guy's going back. You got a sore on you, I'm not gonna eat ya. Oh shit, oh my god. He's gonna come smoke this. There we go. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, that hole there is hot. All right. So, let me give you guys an up-close view of this unit here again. I know I was on the lake and I don't know if you guys really heard me on there, but it was pretty cold, so I'm finally back. So now I can actually do a in-depth look at this unit here. So, I'm going to turn it on here. So one thing that I do not like about the unit itself, or just the kit itself, the ice fishing kit, is that when it's really cold, the touchscreen does not want to be friendly at all. So I'd say that is one con of this unit here. Because it is a touchscreen, it's really difficult to kind of get your settings correct, because as you guys saw on me actually on the water, when I was touching some of these settings here, they weren't cooperating with me. So like right now, because the transducer is not in the water, it does not, the touchscreen does not want to function. So you actually have to go to the back. I don't know if you guys can see it, but go back and touch the negative post there, and then now if you hit accept, it will now allow you to use a touchscreen. So I don't know if you guys know anything about this, but touchscreen and the code does not work as well, because once it gets really cold, you can't really, you know, once you touch something like this, then it want to double touch it. So that is one con that I actually don't like about this unit, especially out ice fishing, is that exact reason why. One thing too as well is that the transducer and everything else like this, there's not really a good spot to put it in. I mean, you can put it in the back here and whatnot, but mainly you're going to be fishing in the front of this guy here. You're not really fishing the back, so you're not really taking the transducer out from the back. You're mainly taking out from the front here, and this is kind of the only spot that I know that's pretty good for it. The only thing is the tackle themselves. Where did it go? Over here. I don't know where my tackle box went to. Probably fell out, but the tackle box is there. So before this was here, there was 2 tackle boxes here, and there was one that was kind of pinned against this, so the bottom one does not move, all right? But then the top one, once you lift this unit up like this, that tackle box just falls right out. So, and if you're doing that above your hole, that tackle box is going to go straight down the hole, and you're never going to be able to, I mean, you can still try to catch it, but that's just one con of it too, as well, is I don't like the tackle storage unit here. The bottom one stays in, but then the top one does not stay. All right, so is it worth it? In my opinion, no. The kit is not worth the actual unit. The unit itself is an amazing unit when you're out summer fishing or spring fishing, when it's on an actual boat. If it's an ice fishing unit, it's not that good of a unit, just because it's the touchscreen. Because like I said, if you're having issues, you have to go back and touch the ground wire in order for, or the negative in order for the touchscreen to work. So that is kind of all that I have here for you. Now, is it worth it? I don't think it is. Like I said, the unit itself is an awesome unit, but just because if you're ice fishing and it's really cold out, the touchscreen does not want to work here for you. So if you had another unit like an older Lowrance where it's not a touchscreen and you can actually use the buttons on the unit, go for it. Oh, another thing too as well is the actual unit itself is pretty laggy. All right, so that is one thing for you guys to watch out for too as well, if you guys do use the Lowrance units out on ice fishing, because it's not a Markham or it's not a Vexlar, so you're always, there's going to be a lag in the system. You know, even with the better processor in this unit, it still lags on here for you guys. So that's 3 cons for you. All right, the only pro is the price of it. 149 bucks for the actual kit itself. That's actually a really good deal for this kit. But other than that, that's kind of the only pro for it here. But other than that, we'll see you guys soon.